Normally, when we worry about the dangers of the internet, we think about protecting our children. But as adults, could we be in danger? Internet safety expert and author David Kent Jones says, absolutely. David is the president of Computer Parenting. It's an organization that not only protects children online, but also adults. What kind of dangers do adults face online?
You know, the internet is a wonderful place, Darren, but there's things out there that can destroy your relationship. For example, it can be a lot of fun to go onto social media sites and hook up with old friends you haven't seen in years, but what do you do when you find out your spouse is having an affair with an online friend? Or let's say, for example, you find out your spouse is engaged in cyber sex and they don't even think it's wrong because there's no physical contact with the other person. There's so many activities online that are addictive that can lead to divorce.
Well, you mentioned some of those addictions. What are some examples of those addictions that people fall into?
Pornography is huge. I mean, here we've been running a lot of the Out of the Light, this program surfacing all these issues with pornography. Pornography is an epidemic, extremely addictive. I know of a number of families that have been broken up, they've gone through divorce, engagements that have been called off because the spouse or the fiance could not deal with the pornography addiction that they had.
We also talk about some of these things that people are online and they have some of these internet addictions. What makes those so difficult to treat?
It's because in order to treat an addiction, you have to create a safe environment. For example, it's like, let's say you wanted to lose weight, and there's this plate of hot chocolate chip cookies sitting on the counter all the time. I mean, you walk by, you smell it, your mouth's watering. I mean, how can you lose weight like that? And that's exactly what internet addicts have to deal with. The computer is always there, and within 2 clicks, they can get what they're looking for, and it's so easy to hide it, to bypass filters, to erase histories. And a lot of times you don't even know the addiction's going on.
And that's where this Partner Guard software really comes in. It allows you to be able to help cure some of those addictions. How does that work, and how does that come into play?
Well, basically, if you're going to treat an addiction, I mean, you want to get addiction counseling, but in addition to that, you have to create this safe environment. So you could take the computer and throw it in the dumpster, right? Or you could take that plate of cookies, you could put it in a jar, you could lock the lid, you could point a camera at it 24 hours a day, and even put like laser beam motion detectors around it. So if you tried to reach in there and grab a cookie, the alarms would go off, your mother-in-law would jump out of the pantry with a wooden spoon and thump you, right? And all of a sudden, those cookies are not quite so tempting. And so that's what Partner Guard does, is it removes the temptation by removing the secrecy.
So it doesn't do any good just to remove what's there, but you actually have to sort of get into the mind and program someone so they're thinking a little bit differently about that.
Right. So how it works is Partner Guard will record everything that happens on the computer, screenshots, keystrokes, program usage, and it stores all of this on a remote server where it can't be deleted. And then the person that's suffering from the online addiction chooses a trusted partner, like a parent or a spouse. And this person does 2 things with Partner Guard. They can check the history once in a while, make sure nothing funny is going on. And then they can also, Partner Guard lets you set up rules. And if a rule gets violated, the window will close immediately and a text message will get sent out to the trusted partner. The trusted partner can then log on from any internet connection, even a cell phone, and see exactly what's going on the addict's computer and take control of it. They could lock it up, they could give him a call and say, hey, what's going on? And the best thing is we have tamper-proof, patent-pending tamper-proof technology that prevents it from being bypassed or disabled.
It really is a great way to help with that. And if you'd like more information, of course, you can find more information on the software. Visit partnerguard.com. We'll have information on our website as well on how to cure that. Thanks so much for stopping in.